I think community dialogue is important, really important, because although we don't have any unpleasant incidents and we get on okay with each other in my parts of the city at least, and in Birmingham as well as a whole. But there's a lot more that we can achieve by knowing well each other.
I think having done the activity has made me think a lot more about what people assume about me, because I didn't really think about it before. And now I've realised that there are a lot of stereotypes and assumptions in society. That's why it's so important to create these dialogues, because once you get to know people and gain a bit of trust and establish a relationship, then you really do get to know them and you don't need to make that first assumption and judge them just based on what their appearance is.
I was quite interested to hear, not in the particular dialogue sessions I was in, but in one of the training sessions actually, directly from people who are slightly anxious or fearful if they've had bad experiences because of religious symbols that they wear. We're all aware that these sorts of things go on, but to hear somebody saying it in a personal way, I find it quite shocking. It's a very different experience of the city than I have in my, let's call it, privileged position.
I would say doing the mapping activity just made me realise how much we did all have in common, and it just shows you that we all enjoy the same things, or the same issues also came up. Littering on streets, it doesn't matter what background you come from, what faith you believe in, like everyone has the same issues, the same likes, the same dislikes.
I think community dialogue is incredibly important, especially in areas of religion and belief, which is what we're talking about, because these are very personal things and difficult to have conversations with other people about. We naturally seek out members of our own communities, people who share our belief systems and religions, if you have one. We naturally seek them out because we feel comfortable with people like that. That's certainly what I did when I first realised I was a humanist. The danger, though, is that you just put yourself in an echo chamber, for one, so you stop hearing the wide range of views and opinions about the meaning of life and all these sorts of issues. But even worse than that, there's a danger of suspicion and distrust of other people from other communities and belief systems arising.
What I also got from it was we can all come together to help to do social action and to make an effect on society. And we don't have to just concentrate on our separate groups to do that, but we can come together to achieve good and to create a better place. And that only starts with just dialogue between groups.
I felt it was too short. I was really enjoying it. There were only 2 sessions I think we had, in addition to one introductory session. And there should be opportunity, if not to the organizers themselves, but also for the participants to continue the dialogue on their own with each other.
I found it a very positive experience. I found it very enriching because we'd never met each other before, but because everybody was there for the same reason, because they wanted to be in this space for dialogue. You felt we managed it. We really did dialogue on actually quite a deep level with people that I've never met before. They'd never met me. But yes, I think it was a mutually enriching experience for everybody.